Welcome to the EMB-Gas System demo. In this demo, I'm going to be showing you how the EMB-Gas system works. So here we are currently on the EMB-Gas system platform where you have all of this. The first thing you want to do is log in here, top right corner. So now it has loaded. Then you want to log in with your admin username. Say for instance, I choose veteran. Put in your password and you click on login or enter. Okay, now it has loaded. So this is the platform. Here you're seeing different modules as an admin that you can access. The admin module, the customers module, the others module, the loading module, the reports module, the employees module, and all that down. So the first thing you want to do is come into the admin module. Yeah, so right here on the admin module, you see a lot of information. This information are the login activities that have taken place on the system. Here you see Emma, you see when she last logged in, and all other people that have logged in on the system right here. So the first thing you want to do, since it's a new system, you might not see all of this, but the first thing you want to do is add a location of your company or your depot. So it's loading. Then, of course, you see some locations that has been added already. So what you want to do is add, because you most likely might not have all these locations on your system because it's a new system for you. So here I decide to add Edo. I save. So Edo could be one of my company locations or company depot. So now it has loaded itself again, and you see Edo here. The next thing you want to do is add your employees, create an account for your employees. So you click on employees. So right here you have some of the employees that has been added to the system, and you definitely will not see that on your own system, so you add. Here, you put in their information, say Emma for instance, mobile, put in the mobile number, the email address, location, you see the arrow, you click on the arrow, it gives you all the locations on your system, so I put in Edo here. Then in case Emma has a particular title you want to save for it, say for instance, manager, put out as manager here. And next thing you want to do is add login accounts. So you turn this from no to yes by clicking it. So once you click on that, you can upload the picture of the user or the employee rather that will be making use of the system. Then you save. It's currently saving. Now it has been saved because you see it load again and you see Emma here. So now that it has been saved, a pop-up has appeared. You always have to wait for the pop-up. This pop-up helps you to register Emma, create her account, and register her. So now you can register her as, there'll be options here. I decided to choose staff. Her username remains same. Her account status, always try to ensure that the account status is set to active. It could be closed sometimes, so you check this. Then you click on register. This is register here. Now it says here, user already exists. Please choose another username, right? This is saying so because I already have created an Emma account. So for your own case, once you've been successfully done with that, it will reload and you will see the name and other information here. So that's it for that. Then the next thing you want to do is you definitely want to create a product type because your company definitely offers products. So you want to set the product types. So you click on product at the left corner. Having clicked on product, you can see some of the products that have been added here. So same thing, if you want to add, of course in your case you will need to add because you have the products. You add a product type, impute it, you add, click on add new products. Click on add again. And you enter the product name and the product details. Say for instance, I choose YHG as my product name and I decide not to put in more details. I save. Product type was successfully added. So now you have it here, YHG. So you have more product type. So you can close this. I have just done that. So if you want to add new products, since you have that product type, you can come here, you see your new products, type YHG, you select it, you click on the depot. For the depot, you definitely will not have this option because your system is new, so you click on add. So once you've done that, you click on add again. It's bringing all this because I already have some down. Okay, so for the depot, remember you set locations before, so I can choose UV that I set before. Then the depot name, click on depot name. Say for instance, Alhaji Depot. Then manager name, you could impute it to be, say Emma. Then mobile, you could impute Emma's number. Then email address is optional, other details is optional. Then all you just need to do is save. So you confirm it's being saved when it loads again and brings up the new product you've saved. Then you close. So now that is how you add a depot. So when you come here to your arrow, you can now choose the depot, Alhaji UB. Then for the price of the product, remember the product type is YHG, you give it a fixed price, say 50,000. For quantity, you give it say 1 or you say 10. The product type limit, set it to perhaps 2. Then you save. So now we see the product YHG, the product type YHG, the depot. We've been able to set the depot, set a price to it, the product type limit. So the next thing you want to do after knowing how to create a product type is you also want to know how to create a purchase order. So here, there's a purchase order. Click on purchase order. For the purchase order, these are some of the purchase orders we have, but for your own system, it will be blank, so you click on add. For the purchase order, you have to impute the product. Click on the arrow, say I impute Alhaji Yobe. the purchase day, say 21st September, then the quantity paid for, say 5. But mind you, before I go further, you can also add here if you had not set before your product. You can set it here by clicking on add. So say I click on add. So here I add again, just like we did the last time. So, but it's not necessary because we've done that already. So you close. All right. So same thing with the purchase day. You can add purchase day. So now for purchase day, we have this purchase days. Days people came to purchase. So you can add, you can see them. You close. Then now you're going to put in the amounts paid. Say you put in 25,000. The actual amount, quantity loaded, 5. The cost price, say 5,000. So you enter bank, say EBA, and give remark, payments complete. So now automatically, remember this wasn't set. The system sets for you once you put in the quantity loaded, the cost price, the amount paid for, and the quantity paid for in liters. So now you see that the actual amount of the product is 25,000 because I said the cost price is 5,000 and the quantity loaded was 5. So the actual amount will be 25,000. The balance or the refund says 25,000. So you save. Purchase order was successfully added. That is it showing there. So the next thing you want to do is check the purchase summary. To check purchase summary, you can easily click on purchase order and you see the various summary here. So here we, like I said, can see a purchase summary of various purchases that has taken place. So the next thing we want to do is go to stock and see what it has. Now, currently, this is the stock we have registered. So for you, you might have just YH3, which we created, remember, on the product. So this is a stock of your products that you have available. Why you see petrol, diesel, and kerosene? Because another name was given to PMS, Argo, and DPK when they were created. Remember when we were creating YH3, we didn't give it other name. So coming to stock level. Now here we see a summary of stock levels. Yes. So this automatically gets set when actions are being taken on the system. So based on various business days that have been set, say 21st September, 20th September, that's the working days that were set to take records. And the products, you get to know the starting quantity for those days and the closing quantity. So when purchases take place, for instance, for DPK, let's say you have a starting quantity to be 1,000. If there was any quantity bought, it will record it. Quantity sold to record it, and that will automatically set the closing quantity. But here we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So 0 quantity was bought, 0 quantity was sold, and that's why we have a closing stock of 1,000. So the bought explains, for instance, you got the supply, the sold explains you sold to a customer. So that is it about the stock level. So the effect comes up when activities take place here, here, and here. That's the business days that have been set. Day just means you're setting business days or working days, for instance, the operations are going on. So for days, you can just add. Say yesterday was Sunday, nothing happened yesterday. Definitely you wouldn't have the date here. But today being Monday, you come, you add Monday, do everything, and you set it. For instance, I put in this, I save, right? So that's how business day works. So I believe we've touched almost all of them. Was okay, we have customer others. I have clicked on customer others. So now here are others taken by various customers. We have a product, AGO, on the 18th of September. The customer was Jerry. Location, that was which of your business locations the order took place. That was Enugu. The price, the quantity paid, the actual amount, the amount paid, the bank it was paid to, if you have various banks, and the balance that is to be given by the customer, given to you by the customer, or the amount you have to refund to the customer if in your transactions here you have a balance or a refund. Then confirmation. This is said to be confirmed or unconfirmed. That's the order taken by the customer. So you could want to confirm orders by customers and set it to be confirmed when it has been confirmed. So we have the loading log. But before we go to the loading log, forgive me, let's see what it is like to add customers order. So here are customers orders that have already been added. Say we want to add, we click on add, it loads. Here you put in the product, say for instance, YLRG. You put in the customer. So here you have some customers that have been registered, but you can register yours by clicking on add. Now you register by clicking on add again. Then it gives you the information you have to put in. So for the customer name, you can put in Shabik. Mobile number, you can put in this. Then email is optional, company is optional. Say you put in agro company. Other details, you could put that. If you want to process the customer's order, if he currently has an order, and if you want to do that, you click yes. It says clicking save will display the order screen so you can process customer's order, right? But let's click now. You upload the customer's picture if you have it, and you save. So always wait for it to reload to confirm that the customer has been added. So now you have to be, you can click the close button. So now for the customer having added to be, you can click on to be. Currently, they're taking his order. That's why I said we should close or we should click no then. So now you put in the date, 21st September, say 21st September. Then add another order, no. Log loading, not yet. Then agreed price, say 50,000. Quantity paid for, say he paid for, say 5 quantities. Um, let's change the agreed price to 5,000. So if you paid for 5 quantities, he'll be paying 25,000. The amount paid, in case he didn't pay all, but let's say he paid all, that'll be 25,000. The bank, this bank is bank where payment was made. So you set the bank, UBA. Remark. This remark confirms, or you could put anything. Put anything. Order confirmed. Then you save. Request denied. Sorry, only registered users who have employee accounts are authorized to process customers' order. So it means as an admin, you can only view the customer's orders, but as an employee, you can add and save them. That's why every time clicking save, being an admin, you can. So I have cancelled to add, but once employees add, you see the customer order summary here. Here's an invoice for every order. I just clicked on this one, so it's loaded. So select order, can select. So let's go back. So that's majorly it using the gas system. Additional requirements can be made and added for you if you have. And so I'll stop here. Thank you very much.